Go. Welcome back to the second annual Steinway Classic 2013 here at Steinway Billiards. We're about to see an amazing match between the Hatchet Man, Dennis Hatch, and Oliver Ortman. Hold on to your hats, your scarves, because the way Dennis shoots, he's going to send a breeze your way.
Inside Pool Magazine at NYCgrind.com. I want to welcome you. Okay, no problem. I'm not sure. You have to ask Manny or Finnegan. They're trying to get the table clean.
Hey, you want to get that table clean for them?
Vacuum. We're going to send the vacuum man. Go put on his backpack. Vacuum backpack.
All right, we're going to get started momentarily. The players have requested a vacuum done on the table.
Kirby boy.
$1 to the toilet desk. $1 to the desk.
Tell you what, guys, if you need any table mechanic work, North Coast Restorations, you want to speak to John at 845-612-9987. And there's
There
the
he is.
update.
Look at this thing. It's a backpack vacuum.
How about the little robots that they have? You just put on the table and runs around and cleans
Sweet.
everything.
Cyborg.
Technology.
All right, he said Ghostbusters.
To really take well care of their equipment
There he
here.
goes. Look at that skill. This guy does this every single day. While you're fast asleep, he's in here vacuuming away tirelessly, making sure that every speck of dust, each and every corner is perfect.
Did you see the name on the back of that vacuum? It said the Johnny Archer Lint Buster. Just joshing.
He's got it down, doesn't he? Knows exactly where he's been already and everything. This guy's good. Let's switch cameras on him here. Check out that action. He follows through really well. You know? It's really, look at that. Does a little hand.
Plays pool pretty sporty too. I tell you, he knows the table backwards. Is there a backwards on the table?
I don't know, but these
There,
guys.
there will be when they create that four-pocket one.
Yeah, the four-pocket table. Man, he's good, isn't he?
He's got the Ghostbusters thing.
I know. I told him I put an ad on Craigslist.
He's got the Ghostbusters thing. We used to have that at Chelsea every time doing the pound.
Put a vacuuming ad. All right, welcome everybody out on Ustream.tv. No, that was not Alex Pagulayan. Yeah, no, come in. If you wanted, you said you want to keep going. Why not?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We're going to have a guest commentator step in the booth here, known as GMAC. Along the forums, Greg McAndrews himself stepping in. Thanks, Greg. Welcome aboard, sir.
Hello, how are you?
All right, here we are at the second annual Steinway Classic 2013. We're about to watch a great match between Dennis Hatch and Oliver Ortman. I'm upstate out sitting in the booth alongside the one and only Greg McAndrews, known as GMAC around the forum.
Well, we're up for a great match here, Al.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll tell you. Well, you know what? They all been excited.
Yeah.
The last one, Hill.
Yeah, Mike broke in 4 balls and scratched.
And I said that just before he broke. I said to Steve Kerr, I said, do you slam this being on a hill, or do you control break it and hold your rock? And no sooner said that the rock fell right into the side pocket. Causing,
I think Mike just went all out and blasted them, and
yeah.
Whitey went right in the drink.
And wide open table, and Darren got out.
Right.
Well, you know what? It happens. Somebody's got to lose here. Doesn't mean Mike's out. He's just moved over to the B side, and he's dangerous there too. So
A lot of guys on the B side: Mr. Bustamante, Mika,
Rob
Saez.
strong field.
It was great field. Fun to watch. Now this table's been breaking funny. The first match that I saw on it, it was 1 ball made between Jason and Thurston. The whole entire one person made a ball, I think, and then last set it seemed like they figured it out. So let's see what happens here. I guess Oliver won the leg, and he's making sure the balls are frozen.
It's been hard to rack. Tony Robles did set a rule in effect, but I don't think you're going to see any of these players rack above the spot. They're going to try to pin it right there. I thought that they were racking above the spot when Jason Shaw was playing, because you know there's that one ball that comes out and goes like 3 or 4 rails and into the corner pocket. It was coming up a diamond and a half short. So I figured, well, either they're racking high or they're racking low.
I just think they need to get them frozen. If they have to rack a little high, they will, but it's not
There you
preferred.
go. No, it's not preferred, no.
Always loved Oliver's stroke.
Oliver Ortman just
looks like he's playing sidearm, like he's been playing since he's 2 years old or something. But
just put into the Straight Pool Hall of Fame.
well deserved. Well deserved.
Absolutely.
Now let's see how his 10 ball break looks. Now this is Dennis's second match on the table today. They changed the stream table from yesterday to today, I see. The straight pool was on the Olhausen, and
We're on the George Kinky Sensushi table now.
yes, that makes all the sense in the world. Okay. What do we think? Dennis gets off to a good start like he did his last match?
Well, he's got it perfect shot into the 1. He's just got to make sure he either sticks right there and has a shot for the 2. He elected to roll forward.
I think he just wanted to punch it and turn it over once, and he turned it over a little bit more than he wanted. Now it looks like he cuts it in. He's going to come
Nuts
into the
the
9
9.
ball. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll use the 9 to slow him down, although the 9 might be going directly into the 3, so we'll see. No, he's okay. Cloth's quick. Champion Cloth plays fast. But Dennis is playing real smooth, even from the straight pool. So
Talking about fast.
yeah, he plays smooth and fast.
I could see him and Jason Shore in a race to 10, and
Right. Quick.
But, yeah.
They're both lefties. They both play smooth. I like the way the way lefties look at the table.
Points are perfect. Just draw back a little bit, get a little close to his work here.
Yeah, you got to just draw below the 8 now, or you come above the 8.
Oh, he's coming above the 8.
No, below
Oh,
the 8.
drawing off
Yeah.
the rail below the 8, yeah. I thought he would draw off the rail and come back up a little bit, but that's all right where he is.
Just try and get straight in this 8 and roll under. Or do you come across and play the 9 in the
I
other
think
pocket?
he should use the angle here, but he's going to go forward.
Forward.
So what it looks like he's going to do.
This is interesting. He's like in between. Does he come across and play the 9 in the opposite pocket? I thought he'd try and get straight in the 8 and roll straight down. Or get the big angle and come across and play the 9.
The way it looks now, it looks like he's going to have to elect to punch it and come back towards the right side of the table. Now he goes forward.
That was a beautiful shot.
Nice, very nice.
See how he looks here. Well, That looked pretty simple for Dennis, the first rack.
Yeah, from here it looks
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
1-0, Dennis Hatch. We're racing to 9.
Okay, let's see how he does racking the balls.
And we should have the score charts right there. There's the scorecards.
Well, we know it's not 8-8 since we just started, but
Nah.
it's 1-0 Dennis.
But it might go to 88.
I don't know.
I like those Hill matches,
Yeah.
man. It's like a double cheeseburger. Leave the bacon off.
Dennis is playing smooth. He gets that break going. You got to be careful here.
What do you say, Earl? You liking this match?
Yeah,
We have Earl the Pearl here,
both of those guys are playing pretty good.
a.k.a. Action Jackson, hanging around the booth here. One of the great superstars of Steinway billiards.
Always ready to put his money up.
You get here, he'll get you the action.
I'll be struggling to get these balls tight.
Yeah, this is the way it's been. The second hardest part is making a ball off the break.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
Mike DeShane was like a couple of inches, 2 to 3 inches off the spot, the head spot, to the right, which would be your left side of your monitor. And that's where he made 3 balls at one time. When
Yeah, he had told me he found the spot. I spoke to him after the match. Believe it or not, he started using the butt of my cue out of nowhere. He said, "Can I borrow the butt of your cue?" And I said, "Sure." And he goes, "Oh, I like it. I'm going to use it for the match." So he used my butt with his shaft for the whole match.
Is the butt of
Didn't
your
miss a
cue a
ball.
little bit? Oh, just to shoot with, you mean?
Yeah, just to shoot with because
Okay.
he's playing right now with Predator brake cue at the bottom, and
Right.
because he likes how stiff it is, as opposed to a regular Predator cue. So I have an old P2, and he just liked the way it played, so he said, "I'll play with this." Didn't seem to affect him. That would scare me, switching cues like that, but especially when you're playing Darren. He's just playing so smooth right now, Darren.
Anybody in this field.
Yeah.
You gotta
But
be prepared.
Darren looks special. He really has, even in the straight pool, just got that look, certain demeanor that, I'm here to do some damage. Okay, let's see where Dennis puts the ball when he breaks. Yeah. He finally got him racked. Okay. See if this 2 falls. Oh, he got lucky and unlucky. The 2 fell, but it looks like the 9 came in front of the 1. Well, Al left me for a few seconds, so I'm by myself, folks. The first time I'm by myself, so I'll see how this works out. But what's the thought here? I wonder if Dennis just tries to jump this in and come down for the 3 and get out. Forget about getting the safety game back and forth and just try and jump this in and get out. Let's see if I can get a different angle on this to see. Can he see this down the corner? Yeah, it looks like the 9's a little too far away to jump this. Okay, he's going to push, leave the combo. I don't think Oliver will shoot the combo, but let's see what he decides to do. Well, he could return this back. I doubt he will. Or, well, is he telling Dennis to shoot again?
Yes, he is.
I don't know if that's the wisest move. I'm sure Dennis pushed here for a reason. I never like giving a pushback unless I can't see the ball, and I still might not give it back. But I'm sure Dennis had a plan in mind.
Is he just going to bank the 1 right where he's aiming his stick right now and roll the cue ball up towards the 6 and leave it like, the Mickey Mouse safe, what we call the mouse trap?
It's
Long rail to long rail?
It's available. It's definitely
It
available.
looks like he's drawing this.
He just banked it and left him
Okay.
behind the 5-8. And if he gets it behind the 10 here, yeah, it was just too easy of a safe for Oliver to give it back unless Oliver liked kicking at this 2 rails, which is possible. do you call the 10 in the side here, knowing that it's call shot, call safety?
You have to call it,
Well,
just to be on the safe side, just in case it goes in. You
Right.
should call it.
always the tricky thing with that is then if you leave the guy safe, he can make you shoot again.
Yeah, well, you can suffer those consequences when you
Well,
cross that bridge.
That
you know?
happened to George Rodriguez earlier. He didn't call the 10 on a kick down table, and it looked like it was a reasonable call, but he didn't call it, and sure enough, he kicked the 110 in, and then
Yeah.
the 10 spotted, and Earl Strickland ran out on him. So the call shot, call safety is a different dynamic.
Absolutely. I kind of like it.
It's interesting. It is nice when the other person misses and they leave you nothing when you tell them to shoot again, but there's sometimes it works against you also.
Well, it kind of takes the two-way shot out of the equation, you know.
Right.
You're either going to play one or you're going to play the other.
I agree.
And the luck factor.
So what do you think he's trying to accomplish here, Al?
I
Besides
think,
hitting the ball.
I think he's going to call the 10. I mean, he
Well, the
can't.
10's got to be just in case. I mean, if he if he calls the 10, he can't try and play safe. So if you go for the 10, you sort of got to go for the 10.
Well, if he makes the 10 and he calls it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
He wins the game.
Right,
So it doesn't matter
right.
if he
But
winds
if
up
he
safe.
doesn't make the 10 and leaves himself safe, then Dennis can just make him shoot again. So
True. I still call the 10.
I don't know. I think I might try and cut this ball up table and run into the 3 and stop it behind the 10. If that's possible, I don't know how deep he can get in on this.
Well, he could run the cue ball over towards the 3 if he can get behind the 1.
Right.
Wow, he just cut it just like that into the hole.
And Whitey went into the drink.
Wow, lifetime membership, huh? Who used to say that?
Well, as good as Dennis runs out, I still think he's going to shoot the 110.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
If you can
Some
get it-
people shy away from it just because there's a little cut in the 10, but
if you get away with it
yeah.
and get over, now all of a
likes
sudden he's up 2-0.
he likes it.
Is that? Am I right? 2-0.
Yes, 2-0. And he's playing so well, Dennis, right now. If you know, he's just got to try and figure out the break. If he figures out the break, I think Oliver could be in a lot of trouble this set.
Have you ever seen Oliver play 10 ball before, Greg?
I have, but I mostly have seen him play straight pool.
Right.
He's a great player, so he can play all the games, but I don't know how well he breaks the balls and things like that. But
This is a first for me. Oh, wait a minute. No. I seen him up in the Wolf's Den.
what do you think
Challenge
that
the champion.
accomplishes when Dennis takes his hand and he mushes it around in the rack area because the balls won't freeze? Does it make it wetter
I plead the
to make
fifth.
the balls stick together? Okay.
I plead the 5th.
Oh,
I have
okay.
no idea because
I
once,
thought you might know what it accomplishes, and you were going to give us some inside information.
well, once you start talking about that, everything becomes controversial. And next thing you know, he's tilting the rack, he's rubbing the rack, he's loosening the balls at the back, you know. And I don't like to get into it. I have no clue what he's doing. Washing them?
They're really having trouble getting them freeze. So
Donnie Mills does the same thing, though. Even though it's frozen, he starts to touch the 1 ball, and everybody's like, "What is he touching the 1 ball for?"
when they're frozen and you're touching the 1 ball, that's a different story. He didn't have the balls in the rack area, and he was rubbing the rack area with his hand. So I just was wondering if you knew why he was doing that, to make it wetter, so maybe the balls freeze or something.
That's pretty strong. That's out there,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, there's a lot of tricks you pick up over the years playing this game. Sometimes they don't even work, but if you believe they work, they work.
It works for me.
Yeah. Okay. Really struggling getting the balls rack. Let's see. So you were here for the whole straight pool, Al?
No, that's what happened was I went home on this after the second day, and then I come back down this morning. I left my house about 3:45 in the morning, and I come back down for this.
Oh, okay.
I'll be down for a couple of days, and then I'll head back up, and I guess I'll be back down for the Ginky
Yeah.
challenge match. I can sweat. You know, that challenge match they're putting together is going to be interesting.
When is that?
The 29th of August,
Okay.
8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Who am I playing?
It's going to be Darren Appleton and Jason Shore against Shane Van Boney and Earl Strickland in a race to 30 on the table you're looking at, the Gaethje Memorial table.
Right.
10 ball, no jumping allowed, alternate breaks.
So Shane and Earl are going to be on the same team.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
They've been battling each other the last few
Well,
years.
that's what the title is, the Battle of the Atlantic.
The Battle of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a free stream coming up on the 29th of August.
Oh, the free stream. That's beautiful.
Yeah, Inside Pool. Inside Pool and NYCgrind putting it together, you know.
Okay, let's see if he does any better on the break this time. Well, Whitey's loose. It's always been one of Dennis's, as great a player as he is, he does let Whitey get away on the break a lot.
Well, he's calmed his breakdown a lot.
I
You
always
remember?
felt if Dennis just, took the time to learn how to break a little better. He's so talented, he might never lose a match.
You know, there's sometimes where he smashes them so hard, I mean, everything starts to fly in a pocket once he finds that sweet spot.
Right.
And breaking them that hard doesn't have to mean that, that's what you got to do to make them. Sometimes you got to turn it down a little bit, to get it right.
I just love when Dennis starts playing real good on the big table. He's so big, he makes it look like a bar box. He just starts walking around, dominating the table, and it's beautiful. Let's see what Oliver does here. He's down 2-0, starting off with a tough shot in the 1. He's got a back cut it, come down for the 2. The 4 looks a little funny too. Okay, he's coming right at the 6 ball. He's tracking right towards the 6 ball. He's going to get a nice little love tap off the 6 ball. If the 4 goes past the 8 on the left, let me see. I can't tell from here. I can't tell from that angle. Let's see what this. I still can't tell. Okay. Does that 9 pose a problem here, or? Yeah, he's over the 9, so it's a little bit tougher.
What all he's got to do is go up and down. He should be okay.
Okay. Actually, I thought he was shooting the 3. I was a ball ahead of myself. I'm sorry.
But I'm right with you. Talk about two guys living life in a fast lane. I'm looking at the 4 too.
Okay.
And now he can come back on the right side.
No,
of the
I was
ball.
just saying, as long as the 4 went past the 8 on that side, he can get good on the 3 ball. Okay, so the 6, he'll have to play the 6 on the side, it looks like, because it doesn't pass the 10. And he's trying to get straight on his 5 ball, or straightish on the 5 ball, and give himself an angle to come up table for the 7. So you come 2 rails around for this 5. I guess you have no choice. No, okay. Well, that isn't straightish on the 5, so I guess he's going to play the 6 in the same pocket.
Yep, he's going to elect to play it in the same pocket. Thus far, putting him in good line for the 7.
Okay. Really hit that nice.
He's perfect.
Yes.
Roll up, get a little just a little angle to play the 9 in the upper right-hand corner. That's all he needs. He can come out 2 rails.
It's a nice big rack. You're losing 2-0. You don't want it to get away from you. Get a nice opportunity.
Or
Make a
draw
good shot
back.
in the 1.
Yeah, or draw back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a race to 9. He's got to. He can't let Dennis just keep running over him, so he's got to stay right with him.
That's why I said
Short
it's a big
race.
rack. 2-0.
Yeah.
You get it. Start out with a good shot in the 1, get in line, and just run out.
Okay, there you have it. Oliver Ortman puts a beat on his side. Now trails in this match, 2-1.